President Ashraf Ghani fled the country, saying he wanted to avoid bloodshed.
It took the Taliban just 1 week to regain control of Afghanistan.
Airport has been closed to all civilian flights. Gunshots have been fired.
It has more than a year since Afghanistan was taken over by the Taliban. But do you know how this Taliban government earns money? It was reported in 2020 that the Taliban annual revenue is more than $1.6 billion. And now they are the government. They have four basic sources. First and the foremost is drug trading. It is estimated that 80% of opium and heroin supplies in the world are from Afghanistan. Taliban claims that opium is not grown in Afghanistan anymore, but a new UN report states that there has been a 30% increase in opium harvesting. The government levies a 10% tax on opium producers, a source of revenue for the government. It is estimated to generate between $100 million to $400 million in yearly revenue from drug trading. The second biggest source is Afghanistan mining industry. Iron ore, marble and gold are mined here. In 2020, it was estimated that the Taliban had earned $14 million from mining alone by taking over control of the mines. The third source is donation from other countries. It is reported that the countries like Russia, Iran and Pakistan have been financially helping Talibans. And the fourth source is laying customs and taxes similar to other governments in the world. Taliban control all the major trade routes in Afghanistan. Border crossing are taxed. Schools, clinics and roads are other source of tax. 2 months after forming the government, Taliban had claimed to have earned $270 million from this source. But despite these, there is an ongoing financial crisis in Taliban because these sources do not make a lot of money. Around $9.5 billion in asset of the proceeding Afghan government remains with the US government. They have freezed it, so Taliban cannot access it. In the midst of financial crisis, Taliban had requested the US government to allow them to use the funds, but US denied their request. In this crisis, Taliban has launched a food for work program. Since they do not have money to pay people, the people who working for government would be paid in wheat grains. Really worked and got paid in food instead of money.